Let's exhaust ahead. Wow. I did not know that. Could be so. A day off could be so exhausting. Today was supposed to be my day off, but I feel more tired than I do on most days. Well, alas and alack, that is just the way it is to be me. I think I'm going to relax and put something on TV. Oh, why do you always have to jump up here when I am trying to do things? I love you very much. I love you very much, but honestly, you could learn a little bit of... It's called personal space. Do you not know it? Whatever. Okay, so... let's see. Normally I like to watch the news, but the news has all been the same lately. It's really boring. I mean, it's obviously important things to know. It's just so depressing. I don't see anything new from Pastor Jimmy or Pastor John. Makes sense because today is Saturday. It's supposed to be the day of rest, even for pastors on this day. I mean, I could watch one of my movies, but honestly, I always end up being super critical of myself in my roles, and I end up critiquing myself way more than I should, and I don't feel like doing that right now. It is just... you understand, right? It's so difficult to be me, to be famous like this. You have to see yourself on TV screens. I mean, most normal people don't ever see themselves on anything other than the mirror if they happen to glance at it once or twice before heading out the door in the morning. Sometimes I think people should glance at themselves one or more times before going out in the morning, because sometimes people show up just looking like it's like they forgot to look in the mirror, or maybe their mirror is broken or something. Some people don't even have mirrors. Imagine that. Not being able to look at yourself. It would be so tragic. Anyway. But yes, all that to say, watching myself on TV is not the same as looking at myself in the mirror, because there are other people and people... Anyway, I'm just in the mood for some entertainment other than myself. Obviously, that's part of why I got into acting, because most movies are just lame, and I like to come up with cool stories and play cool characters. I don't know why, but for some reason I was always getting typecast as like this one-dimensional character, and she usually wasn't a main character either. I don't know why, like, they have to have like a certain type of, to be a lead character, you have to have like, oh, they say like, oh, Avril, you were too unique to be a lead character. I'm like, okay, don't you want someone who is not like the same trope, young adult YA trope from every single movie? Like, do you not want someone unique to play the lead role? But no, they always go with the same, the same person. I don't even want to let's call her Betty. They go with the same Betty, brunette Betty. I know I'm also a brunette, but my hair is more like naturally light blonde and golden. And I did used to have bleach blonde hair. But it's so ironic, honestly, now that I am back to my natural hair color, I do seem to be getting more roles than when I was a bleach blonde. They always cast the bleach blondes as this one type of character. I don't know why. So totes rude. But anyway, yeah. I just wish that there would be some good, like, movie with a cool, like, female protagonist who, other than me, who isn't brunette and isn't basic and doesn't think she's not like other girls. You know what I mean? And is okay with embracing her feminine side. All too often, these female character leads have to be like one of the boys, quote unquote, or like not realize how beautiful she is, even though she's like actually super gorgeous. But like for some reason, the quote unquote pretty girls in the movie like snub her, even though she's actually equally gorgeous. She just doesn't know how to style herself. Like, why could we not have a positive like movie where instead of like being mean to the quote unquote ugly girl just because she doesn't wear Versace and Gucci to class every day, why not be like, hey, you know, you don't have to spend like totes a lot of money. You can go to like a thrift store and we could like help you like glam up and stuff, and like, you know, if you like pushed your hair back a little bit, you might like, it might not like, you know, like how Ben Stiller did in Zoolander to Matilda when he like pulled her hair back, even though he was like totes annoyed with her at like at the time. Like he was like, he's such a good person, you know. Us beautiful people, we do help people so much. People need us. We're like the world's mirror, because most people don't have mirrors. And so they look at us and they see what they wish they could see in themselves. And some people will aspire to it. Other people will just get cranky. And that's why everyone is so mean to beautiful people. Anyway. Why am I still talking? I should be watching something, but there's obviously nothing good on TV. Maybe I'll just call somebody and paint my nails instead. Oh, yeah. I haven't talked to Steve in a while. Let's see. My goodness. I cannot believe that I fell when I was trying to paint my toenails the other day in the bathroom. So that's rude. Anyway. I should tell Steve about that. Beauty is pain. Hey, what's up, girl? No, I'm Jay chilling. Yeah, it's Saturday. I know, right? It's the weekend, totally. What are you doing? Anything fun today? Oh wow, that sounds fun. Yeah, no, I didn't really, I'm like too exhausted, Steve. I have been doing so much lately. I just felt like I needed to just take a day off, but somehow, even just taking a day off is being exhausting. Hold on, I'm gonna put you on speakerphone because I'm about to paint my nails. It sounds like you're on speakerphone anyway. Where are you? Oh, you're in the car. Okay. Ugh. Sorry, my cat, I love him, but like, he like jumps up. He's always trying to get all up in my like face. You know what I'm saying, Steve? You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm doing things, and it's really totes annoying because he doesn't realize, because he's just a cat. He doesn't realize that if he touches me with his fur while my nails are wet, then exactly, right? Exactly. The fur will stick to the nails and it'll be ruined. It'll just be totes ruined. But bless his heart. I know. I'm thinking of going, so I'm about to do, like a midnight blue. Yeah, I know it, right? It's October. Crazy. Stop it, Steve. That is the last thing I want to talk about. That's the last thing I want to talk about. Yeah, I know my birthday is coming up sooner rather than later. I know. I feel like I was just unenthused about my birthday, like, literally, like, a year ago or something. It's crazy how birthdays come around every year, Steve. Why did I have to do that? It's so rude. Some people don't like turning older. Duh. Yeah, I don't even get why, like, after you kind of, like, grow up, like, the last fun birthday I think I ever had was when I turned 18, and I was like, oh, I'm finally an adult, yeah. And I can move to Hollywood and stuff. But then after that, it was kind of just a downhill battle from there. I mean, not like a downhill battle, but just kind of like, I mean, of course, you know, turning 21 and being able to go out and stuff, but it was like by the time I turned 21, I didn't even care about that stuff anymore, you know what I'm saying? So, you were, exactly, it just doesn't make sense. Why is it that you can be 18 to serve in a war? Or smoke? Smoking is gross, ugh. And you can be 16 to drive a car. You can be 16. But to purchase, like, a bottle of Chardonnay, you have to be 21. Sometimes it's rude. I don't know. Anyway. I don't even like Chardonnay anymore. It's kind of boring. Yeah, we could do, Skinny Marks does sound fun. There is what, so, like, I'm not thinking I want to do anything special for my birthday this year, unless, of course, you have something in mind, because, and not that you have to do anything, but, like, last year, you know, I know I wasn't, oh, Steve, you shouldn't have, no, oh, stop it, oh, you're the best, no, girl, you are the best, girl. You are my best friend, totally. My best guy friend, literally, totes lits. Not a huge fan of this color necessarily, but I'm not done with it yet. Here, let me send you a picture. Right, so I'm gonna put, like, definitely, like, sparkly, like, top coat on after, and I can't decide if I want to do, diamond dust. It actually has diamond in it. I read it. Like, this is crazy. I got this at the dollar store for, like, $2, and it literally has diamonds in it. Like, literally. I don't know, maybe, like, 1 micro part per million, but still, Steve. Diamonds at the dollar store. It's crazy. I know. Little known secret, just like the spicules thing I was telling you about. Oh, right? Isn't it amazing? It feels like the shards of glass, but it, like, Steve, we think so alike. That's what I said. That is what I said to Kamal's. I said, Kamal's, it makes me feel alive. I don't know. She said she didn't really like it for some reason. Yeah. Anyway, that's fine. She doesn't care as much about, like, skincare as you and I do, you know, which is whatever. She doesn't have to, I guess, in her line of work. But anyway, yeah. So, go away. Go get food or something. No, not you. I was talking to the cat. Yeah. I love him. Don't get me wrong. He's just, sometimes he's so needy. I don't understand people who are like that. I mean, beings that are like that. I would never be like that. I would never be like that. Right? I'm like the most low maintenance person ever. You know that. That's why you're my best friend. You tell the honest truth whether I want to hear it or not. That's right. And we always agree, which is crazy. Right. So anyway, yeah. So that sounds good. Right. Remember, no Brandon this year, and so it's just gonna be me and you and maybe Kamal. Maybe she can pop in. And I told Alex, so yeah, he did end up breaking up with Darla. I know. I told him that he needed to, he was wanting to, and it was starting to look like she was about to dump him anyway. So I told him what I always do when it looks like you're about to get fired from a job or be dumped, you need to quit and or dump the person respectively. Yeah, exactly what I said, Steve. Be the quitter. Be the dumper. Don't be the quitty. Or, I mean, the fiery, I guess. Or the dumped. I know, I've never been dumped in my life. Well, there was that one time. But it wasn't a real relationship, apparently, so it didn't even count. That's what he said. Right. Although, that's why, whatever. Yeah, I know, I've done Brendan so many times, and then I always end up getting back together with him. But this time I decided I really am sick of him, so yeah. Anyway, but I'm really proud of Alex. I didn't think that he was like strong enough to like dump her because he was like so codependent. Don't tell him I said that. Don't tell him I said that. That stays between us, right? Obviously, totes offs. You know I love him, you know I do. But I just, as his friend, I just simply want what is best for him. And that relationship was not working out. So I'm so glad he took my advice for once. Right? I mean, obviously, I give it the best advice. Also, you give the best advice too, girl. Have you tried these new packet drinks? They're like flavors inspired by the internet or something. Crazy. This one's like called like wedding cake flavor. I didn't even know what wedding cake tastes like. Duh. I never eat cake, much less wedding cake. But it tastes like wedding cake, you know what I'm saying? And then there's another one that was called like mermaid. It tastes like whatever mermaids would drink. It's crazy. It's crazy. There's another one called like glitter unicorn or something. Same. Literally. Okay, you have to try it, girl. You have to try it. Ooh, it would be good with like I mean, obviously I'm drinking it as like a mocktail right now, just water. But like for a fun litzy night instead of like the skinny marg mix. Bet. Okay. All right. Well, okay, Masha. Okay. Well, I don't know. Honestly, I'm totally exhausted. Okay, I'm gonna take that speaker. I'm totally exhausted, and I was just like looking for a TV show that I could just watch, but I cannot find anything to watch, Steve. There is nothing good on television. The news is all awful every single day. The comedians that I follow on YouTube only post videos 1 or 2 times a month, right? And their videos are great. They are great, but they are few and far between. And of course, I like to watch my own stuff, but sometimes even I get bored of watching myself. I mean, it's like a saying. I even, so you know what? I watched Zoolander 1 and part of Zoolander 2 last night. It was a blast, but am I going to do that again? Probably because I'm going to end up not being able to find anything else because no one is a good actor in this world other than me and Ben Stiller, duh. And you, of course, if you ever broke into acting. I know. Anyway. Right. Leonardo DiCaprio, of course, and Kate Winslet. They were both in Titanic. That's another one of my favorite movies. Maybe I'll watch that. I don't know. It's low-key depressing, though. Anyway. Well, oh, okay, you gotta run. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye, Z's. Steve is my best friend ever. I don't know what I would do without him. Okay. Glow in the dark or diamond? Don't know.